Alright, first of all, I like you guys to click the link below and watch Colby's video about us discussing the 53-man roster and the cuts today and the one trade. But I'm going to go over it by myself because I wanted to upload something to my to my channel. And I also wanted to, see if we missed anything in that video. Um, if I missed anything in that video. And yeah, so let's go over it. Unfortunately, I have to use Mile High Huddle because I think their format looks better, but they spread bullshit around the world. So about the Broncos. So yeah, all right. Let's go over. So the first releases are Sam Martin got released because of money reasons. I don't think anything else really. Sam Martin's a solid, decent punter. But we'll see what Collins Waitman does punting wise. Um, yeah, enough said. Josh Johnson, they released him. They're probably gonna bring him back in the practice squad. Probably sign him in the practice squad. Tomorrow there's gonna be practice squad guys getting signed up left and right or whatever. But yeah, Josh Johnson wasn't good enough this preseason to prove that he was a serviceable backup. And yeah, if he's on the practice squad, he's still gonna bring in that leadership, and yeah, I don't mind it. J.R. Reed, yeah, I don't like him. Eric Thompson, I don't like him, but they released him, and then they're gonna bring him back tomorrow because Greg Dulcich is injured. Why not just bring in a different tight end or keep Andrew Beck as the third tight end? Like, why are you afraid of Mike Purcell? They cut him because of Michael Lejamudia. They're gonna put him on the IL. Then Purcell's gonna be back on the D line. They should have just cut Purcell and kept Agim, but we'll get to him. Agim's not a nose tackle, but still. Bless Austin, he sucked. Jaquan Hardy had a good last game, but we'll see if he makes the practice squad. Jeremiah Gemmel did all right, but nothing important, like nothing. Yeah, maybe he makes the practice squad. Sebastian Gutierrez sucked. McKelvin Agim, I don't know why they cut him. I really don't know why they cut him. He had a great game. He had a really good game. Caused a forced fumble. Had a couple sacks. Couple QB hits. He was good the last game, and he's been a good. He can be a good depth defensive tackle. That you can develop. But no, they get rid of him. Hopefully, he makes the practice squad, and no one claims him. But I think he'll be gone. Zach Johnson, yeah, who cares? Same with Shepard. Same with Magoa. Quinn Bailey sucks. Dylan Parham, probably going to be on the practice squad. Jonathan Harris, probably going to be on the practice squad. Devon Ojigbo, he had a really good game against Minnesota. You know, he had good cuts. He can be a good receiving back. So I want him to be on the practice squad because he earned his spot in that game. And him and Boone look like good depth running backs. So I hope he makes the practice squad. Kendall Hinton was a shocker. He didn't have a good preseason overall. But like the impact of him on this team, when he was the quarterback to being a receiver, being an all right receiver, he's at least the number 4 on this team, and now they cut him, and he'll be on the practice squad hopefully, and hopefully no one claims him. Michael Neese, who cares? Nathan Moody, I don't know why they kept Graham Glasnow, a guy who has heart problems, a guy who's washed, a guy like the only reason why they kept him is because he can play center too, because they have no faith in Cushionberry, but they're gonna put him in there anyway. Like I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh my god, I scrolled up. I hate Mile High Huddle. Damn it. Fake news here. All right, Seth Williams. I don't know why. Again, he should have made the team out. He had a good overall preseason. Him or Brandon Johnson probably would have made it, but no, none of them made it. Hopefully he's on the practice squad. Jonathan Kongigbo, the CFL guy, got waived. Probably go back to the damn Blue Bombers after this season. Jaquan McMillan, wasn't good enough. Faion Hicks, what a waste of a pick. All right, so let's go down. So the wavered slash injured, and then the trade right here. So Donnie Lewis got traded. Got waived. And Brandon Johnson. He could have made the roster if he was healthy the entire game against Minnesota and played solid. He would have made the roster right away. But Tyree Cleveland's taking his spot, or Jalen Virgil's taking his spot, and he got waived. But I think he'll be on the practice squad. He's injured right now, but I think the Broncos could keep him. And Malik Reed got traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers for a 6th-round pick, and the Broncos get up a 7th-round pick as well. I wish him the best with the Steelers. He's going to help that pass rush a lot with TJ Watt. It's going to be lethal, Hayward, Watt, now him will be there on the other side. It's going to be a good. They always have a good pass rush there. He's going to have a good, we had too many outside linebackers, and we needed, Malik Reed probably was the most expensive guy that they could have got rid of. And they got rid of him, got at least a pick for him. Not a high pick, but at least they got a pick. And for the Steelers, it's a win-win for them. They didn't give up anything. For the Broncos, it just sucks because Malik Reed was been here for a little bit, and he's shown that he could be a good edge rusher, good outside linebacker. But yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, I had to use this stupid website to go over the cuts, so I'm gonna delete this so I don't have to see Chad Jensen's face. Alright, so let's go over Mile High Report. I don't know if Jensen owns them or whatever, but the 53-man roster. Start off with quarterback, Russell Wilson, let's ride. Brett Rippon, he earned it throughout training camp. Enough said. Running backs, Javonte Williams, Melvin Gordon, Mike Boone. Boone had a really good game against the Vikings. Melvin Gordon, this is literally his last fucking chance in the NFL. Javonte Williams, he's a beast. And fullback / tight end for Andrew Beck. He's not really a fullback. He's a fullback by name only. He's not really a fullback built. Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, Montel Washington, Jalen Virgil, Tyree Cleveland. I don't know how Cleveland made the team. Virgil, you look at it, outside that blunder of special teams, he was alright throughout the playoffs. Just don't put not playoffs, preseason. Just don't put him in returner at all. Montel Washington, I like him. He's going to be good. Good returner. I can't wait to see him play in a regular season game. KJ Hamler, can't wait to see him play. Jerry Jeudy, it's last chance for him. And Cortland Sutton. Alright, Albert Okwuegbunam, he's a starter. Again, this is a proven year for him to have a good season. Greg Dulcich, he's on the IL for 4 weeks, so he won't be playing for 4 weeks. It's going to be Eric Tomlinson's role, or Eric Saubert's role. Eric Saubert should be number 2, but I don't know. Eric Saubert, I like him. He can block. He has a lot of, he has some offensive ability, but, he's going to be mainly blocking for you. Alright, offensive line, Garrett Bowles. Again, a lot of proven here, man. A lot of guys who have to prove themselves. Garrett Bowles, we'll see what he does. Billy Turner, he's just another plug-in right tackle. I hope he has a good season. Calvin Anderson, he played left tackle and played better, but he's going to be the swing tackle. He'll play either way if there's injuries or whatever, or you need rest. Cameron Fleming made the team from last year, so those are the tackles right there. It's not looking that good, boys. The guards, Quinn Miners, Dolan Reisner, Graham Glasnow. Glasnow can play anywhere. He can play center, guard, but he sucks. He's old. His heart's going to give in. Quinn Myers is my favorite fucking O-lineman on this team. He bullies people. The way he looks, he's just a stud. Good person. DM him. Fishing. That's it. Dolan Reisner, again, this is his last chance for real. These last 2 years, I don't care about Shermer. He's been dreadful. If he can figure it out under Hackett, we'll see what happens. Cushenberry, again, last chance you right here. This O-line may be fucking completely U-hauled after this season if if these guys don't work out. Luke Wanberg, he didn't have really a good preseason, but we'll see what he does. He'll be the backup center, but hopefully he outplays Cushenberry and just becomes the number one starter. Because I want Cushenberry out. He sucks, but we'll see. So that was the offense. Let's go on to defense. Defensive end, Draymond Jones. Where is he? I'm kidding. Um, Deshaun Jones. Who the hell is Deshaun Jones? Deshaun Jones. I have no idea who that is. Who the hell is Deshaun Jones? Didn't you mean Deshaun Williams? Don't they mean Deshaun Williams? They fucked up. Oh my god. They fucked up. Uzurike and Henderson, both rookies. See what they can do. I like Henderson and Uzurike. They have some upside. Edge rusher. Slash and outside linebacker. Randy Gregory. Again, I didn't like the money that they gave him, but I'm willing to give him a chance. I don't think he'll play a full season. So we're going to see Browning and Benino and Cooper a lot because I don't think Gregory can play a full season. Bradley Chubb, last chance again for him to get a contract, at least a 3-year deal if he plays good. Baron Browning shouldn't be in this position. He should be right here. The Sternad should be gone. Sternad shouldn't be there. Singleton and Jonas Griffith should be backups, and then Browning playing with Jewell. That should have been the case, but no. Baron Browning, see what he does, man, at edge rusher. But I want to be inside linebacker again. Nick Bonino, again, never liked the pick, but he had a couple good sacks at the end. Had a nice look. He took down the damn offensive lineman and had a couple sacks and a strip sack, but that was it really for preseason. Not that consistent, but I want to see again these rookies. I want it. It's prove me wrong type shit. Like they're rookies, so like they'll get a pass 1 year, but the next year, no, they have to show up. Aaron Patrick, I'm surprised he made the roster. But if they like him, they like him. If he's good on special teams, why not? We need guys who can tackle. And then Jonathan Cooper is more of the fifth string guy, really, compared to Aaron. He had more experience last year. The only thing that I didn't really like is he missed a lot of sacks. He missed at least like 3 sacks last year. He needs to wrap around. He needs to sack those quarterbacks. But he's young, and I think he has some upside to be a good backup. All right, so inside linebacker is just a joke. Josie Jewell, again, he needs to prove himself, but he's signed to a long-term deal, so he's there to stay. Jonas Griffith, I'm happy he'll make week 1. He's better than Singleton and Sternad, and that's not saying much. Singleton dropped the pick, and he's not that good. Gives up a lot of yards, and Justin Sternad, I thought he was going to be solid. Didn't work out. The injuries got to him, and he's just bad. But, yeah. Corners. Patrick Surtain's a stud. Ronald Darby, he was injured last year, but I think he'll bounce back. Quan Williams, we'll see how he does at the slot. Damari Mathis, we'll see what he does. And Hassan Bassi, but Michael Ojemudia will be on the IL. But I don't know if they'll add another corner. We'll see. Safety, Justin Simmons. I'm not going to say anything about him. Kareem Jackson's probably his last year in the NFL or with the Broncos. I think it'll be his last year, last chance to win a championship. So, yeah. We got Kareem Jackson. Kane Stearns, PJ Locke, the future of the safety. Kane Stearns, thought I had a really good, a good rookie year. Had nice picks, had a sack, had a couple picks against the against the Jets and the Cowboys. Up and down rookie year, but I think he has a lot of upside. The way he plays. PJ Locke, he was a lock. That's all I gotta say. De'Aaron Turner, probably a special teams guy. Again, he allows a lot of people to get beat to beat him, but I like his he's like a bullet train when he tackles. Like those tackles that I saw, in preseason. But again, I don't think they should have drafted a safety. Um, he's friends with Nick Bonino, so I think this was a nepotism draft pick. All right, special teams. Brandon Brandon McManus, kicker. He's the only guy from the Super Bowl 50 team. Collins Waitman, punter that we picked up from the Steelers. He beat Sam Martin in the battle, punting battle, and yeah, good for him. We'll see what he does. Hopefully he has a good leg and he can boot it out a mile high. Jacob Bobenmeyer, he had a terrible game against the Vikings. Like, he was going to down a ball, but he lost like his footing and he ran right into the end zone, and that was a touchback, and that pissed me off so bad. I don't care if that was preseason. That's just stupid. Just fall on it. Fall on it. If you're gonna lose your balance, just fall. Don't fucking like the momentum carried him into the end zone. Like, it was just so stupid. Like, that was a terrible play. I don't care if he's a long snapper. That was a terrible play, but you know he's an okay long snapper. Like, you're not gonna notice a long snapper unless he gives the punter a terrible snap. Like, who cares? So that's it. That's my 53-man roster / cut video. The Broncos have a unique roster. The depth is going to be a question. These guys need to stay healthy for us to have a good season, or guys really need to step up if there's injuries. That's the only way we get to the playoffs and hopefully have a good run in the playoffs. But I'm excited for the season. Can't wait see the Broncos versus Seahawks. You also got the first game of the season on the 8th, Rams versus Bills. That's going to be a great game. I can't wait for the NFL season to start. I like baseball, but, you need another sport to fill in. Baseball all summer was good, but football in the autumn, when autumn's coming, the leaves turn orange, that's when it's fucking good. That's all I got to say. Peace.